Freshman tips and what to expect on the first day of school. For my freshmen, go to orientation and go to open house. It'll make the transition into high school so much easier, and you'll find out where your classes are and you'll get to meet your teachers. This way, on the first day of school, you're not as lost and confused. If you can't make it on the first day of school, just relax. You're not the only one that's lost. There's like 1,000 other kids here who don't know what they're doing either. Just to think, if I went to class late on the first day of school, it was so embarrassing, but it's not. Really, I'm telling you right now, you're not the only one. Next, I recommend packing the basic school supply needs until after your teacher gives you a school supply sheet. By the end of the week, all your teachers for that semester should have a supply sheet of everything they want you to have in your class. This helps you so that way you don't have to spend unnecessary money on unnecessary school supplies. You're walking the hallways alone, don't feel insecure or don't feel like, oh, I don't have any friends and this is like embarrassing. I guarantee you'll make friends on the first day or people that you can talk to the first week so you're not alone. For freshmen, everyone is transitioning from middle school, so I guarantee you everyone's going to want to make friends and everyone's going to want to have someone they know. On the first day of lunch, you probably are going to sit by yourself. Don't feel excluded or left out because you are by yourself. I'm telling you, by the end of the week, you're probably going to be sitting with people at lunch. 9 times out of 10, someone is going to ask you, do you want to come and sit lunch with them? And say yes. I'm telling you, your lunch buddy will change throughout the year. I sat with on my first day of freshman year. I did not sit with them for the rest of the year. Not that I had anything against them. It's just that you make new friends, and then those people that you get closer to, you want to sit with more. Over the first week, you're really just going to have to learn the syllabus and the class expectations of the classroom. We'll most likely have a syllabus quiz, and your syllabus quiz is literally the first grade that gets put into the grade book. So, with that being said, even though you might think, oh, I shouldn't study a syllabus, you should. You don't want to get your first 0 or your first low grade, because that, like, a 0 in the grade book, it takes a lot for your grade to get back up. Embrace change. You're going to experience different changes throughout your whole 4 years. It's a friendship, a class change, a relationship. You're going to experience it. Don't be afraid of it. Embrace it. And last but not least, make sure to be kind and don't be shy to meet new people. I've said in previous videos, you want to build friends that you can build relationships with through the 4 years of high school. That's all my tips and advice for incoming freshmen. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.
This is my number 1 middle school and high school tip. When you're shopping for backpacks, try to find something that's really neutral, like gray, black, or nude. Honestly, the only downside is that it can be really, really boring, so here's how you can spice it up. The first thing you can do is make a DIY bag charm like this, or you can buy some really cute ones from Amazon. I got these ones. You can give one to your friend too. Up next, ribbon. Also, you can add cute little claw clips, as well as cute little pins. I recommend all of these things because they are removable and you can change them out. Like, say your favorite color is pink this year, but maybe next year it's blue, so you can change it out for blue ribbon. Maybe the coquette vibe isn't your thing next year, you can take these off and put something else. Maybe like a little dinosaur. Maybe your favorite animal isn't a frog anymore, you can change it out and make a new one.
Who said you can't look good in your school uniform? You know, I used to be someone I used to be complimented. You look good, you look good. In my school uniform. I always wondered, what is going on? Why? You know, but I'm going to give you the tips now today before you go back to school. Hello, hi, this is your big sister Lindiwe, and I am back again with more tips and advice. If you are new, don't forget to follow, like, share, and comment. If you're my girly girl, this is another year. These things are things that I observed on myself and some of the things that I observed on others. So please, do not come for me. Number 1 is to always wear short socks. You know, I'm a person who goes in my whole high school. I never had long socks. Up until winter, I realized I always had short socks and I got clear white, crystal white. Kana socks are quite crystal white. You can smuggle in domestos. It helps making your white stuff even whiter. Number 2 is polished shoes always. Guys, when I say polished shoes always, I mean polished shoes always. I mean Toastmaster campaigning polishing of shoes. Do you pursue in shoe shining or in just polishing get a shoe shine. Whatever works, do that. Be smart, look good. Number 3 is wearing a fitting skirt or dress. There is no use in wearing an oversized skirt or dress. You will look horrible. It's the major thing and the worst part for you to do not cut your skirts to be short. Guys, there is ish. Cutting your skirt or dress to be short, you're just making yourself look worse and look like. Before you go to school, find a fitting skirt to the right length. Inodiwa. Kana isingadiwe. My uniforms anonyatogara pauri kana achinyatokwana. Number 4 is no creases or stains on your uniform. Kana bigger. You watongozelti creases and stains on your uniform. You are not best friends. When I was in high school, we had this thing. When you sit down, you have to pull up your. You have to pull. Not up, you have to pull your skirt and dress. No gara, my creases, but don't be found with creases if you want to look good. Lastly, do not wear your uniform with patches. Yes, I get in boarding school, number piece up, and then move a mind, and then you get patches. Patches are always a different color, different shade with your actual uniform, guys. And as you know, bude, can I want to piece for me? I could just go and buy a new one. What else should I do for this back to school, people? Anyway, I'll see you when you see me. Mwah, no bars.
This video is going to be all about periods, so if your ass doesn't like me talking about blood and coochie, then you can keep scrolling because no one wants to hear anyways. No, but I'm going to be telling you guys the things that I did at school that really helped me survive the week of my period. First thing you need to bring to school, you need to bring some baby wipes. If you feel absolutely disgusting on your period like I do, you need these. If you don't already do this, you're going to feel so much cleaner. Promise. They're gonna be to wipe your coochie, so you need to get the ones that have no fragrance. Normally they should say fragrance free on the front, but you can always look at the ingredients and yeah, it won't say fragrance. If it says the word fragrance, then it has fragrance, and you don't want to be using that because it's gonna irritate your fucking coochie. I like the Pampers ones. Most brands will have like a travel size, so this is the one I keep with me in my purse at all times, and then this is the one I have at home. But yeah, don't bring a big one. Try to find the travel size. Just wiping it with toilet paper on your period, like, just does not work. But yeah, I use these every time I change my pad. And by the way, you should be changing your pad or tampon at least one time during the school day. Like, if you're there for 7 or 8 hours, girl, like, sometimes the packaging be saying it lasts for 8 hours. Like, no, you should not be changing one every 8 hours. That's crusty. Change it right before you leave for school. And then you can just do one like in the middle of the day, and then maybe right when you get home. Like, it kind of just all depends on your flow. But yeah, definitely change it at least once at school. Especially if you're a pad girly like I am, you don't want to be smelling. Pad girlies unite in the comments. By the way, I'm literally a man when it comes to talking about tampons because I have legit never used a tampon. I'm damn near 20 years old and I will never use a tampon in my whole entire life. Say what you want about me, talk shit about me, but I stand by that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty damn sure a man invented tampons. Like, why the fuck would I trust that? Like, I'm not. No guys, I'm being for real. Like, I don't want y'all to get toxic shock syndrome or whatever. And yeah, I know you can get them from pads too, but like, yeah, barely. But like, guys, like, why would you put cotton up there and let it sit in there? Like, what if the string goes missing, guys? What if that happened to you? Has it happened? Let me know. I'm not judging if you use tampons, but I genuinely am just terrified of them, okay? When I tell you guys I fucking passed out from using a tampon for the first time, I'm not lying. I didn't know about that, but it happens. Like, it's not like super rare. Like, bitches just be passing out from tampons. Like, what? I had to learn the hard way because no one told me that. So, telling you now, if you've never used a tampon and you're scared, don't do it. Just don't. Sorry guys, I've literally been rambling. But okay, this was controversial in my other video, but you need to sneak some painkillers with you, girl. It's not illegal if you don't get caught. Midol, Advil, ibuprofen, whatever you like, you need to keep on you. Like, you need to have your own bottle on you. And yes, my school, like many other schools, did not allow you to keep any kind of medicine with you. You'd have to go to the nurse and get some You can't trust those bitches. Like, sometimes they will not give you any, or it'll just like take too long and you'll literally be cramping already. And if you have a really bad cramps like me, you can't even barely walk. So like, how would you even walk to the nurse's office? Like, if you're really worried about it, just like keep it in your locker, hidden, like kind of like disguise it, like put it in like a mint container or like a Tic Tac container, you know what I mean? Like, just like keep it on the low, don't show anyone, like literally just like pop them maybe in the bathroom, just like be discreet and you'll be fine. You absolutely need this stuff. You're like a grown woman basically. Like, come on, how are they gonna tell you you can't have this on you? And if you don't have any on you, or it doesn't work for your cramps, like, girl, if you're really struggling during school, just go to the nurse, like, don't be embarrassed, and literally be like, I'm literally dying, like, have someone pick you up, because it is not worth it. Just go home. One time my cramps were so bad and I was literally like passing out from the pain, and the nurse like didn't want me to go home, like didn't want to call my mom. Like, these nurses are fucking bitches. But I got out of it anyway. So okay, this one might be obvious, but some girls don't change their shit during the day. But like, even if you don't like to, just always have some on you, okay? You could bleed more that day, some other girl might need some, so, because ain't no one paying 25, 50 cents or whatever for one of these in the bathroom. Like, really, like the bad cheap ones. At that point, I'd rather just use my damn sock like I have before. So also, someone asked how you carry these into the bathroom with you. If you have a long sleeve, just like put it under your sleeve, or if you don't have any sleeves, I literally would kind of just like hide it kind of like that, like crumble it, it's fine. In your bra, put it in your pocket, or literally just have it out, because who gives a fuck, but I understand. Another important thing, drink your water. The more water you drink, the less shitty you're gonna feel. Like, water for real helps the cramps, and it makes you bleed less, so drink up. This one is also obvious, but just wear whatever you're comfortable in, like some good leggings. Just be comfy, because you're literally like sick. So yeah, guys, it sucks that we have to go through this, especially at school, but hopefully these tips are gonna make it a little more bearable, period.
Things you actually need for the school year. A good water bottle. I personally use a Stanley, but a lot of people have been looking at Owalas, which I personally think are ugly, but that's just me. Just get a good water bottle that keeps your water cold throughout the day and keeps you hydrated. Deodorant. It can be the stick, it can be the spray. I personally recommend the spray, but get a good deodorant brand that will last all day so that we can't smell the must. Please. An emergency kit. A lot of people have videos on what they put in theirs. I will be releasing my own very soon. You can just put like feminine products, makeup products, little things that you will need throughout the day. You should get a long-lasting backpack, one that won't rip or tear, high quality school supplies, things that you'll be able to reuse in multiple times. A good skincare routine. I personally recommend Bubble, and if you want to purchase anything off of Bubble's website, you can use my code. I also recommend The Ordinary skincare. A new attitude. Don't go into school looking for drama or talking about a bunch of people. Be a positive, nice person to be around so you can find some actually good friends and not surround yourself with toxic people. For my productive girlies, get a planner. Those are really helpful, especially if you are a content creator. You can also use Notion. I literally love Notion. Make sure to think about how you're going to style clothes before you get it. Invest in good pimple patches. We all have those days. These are my favorite. Create a good back to school playlist. Some teachers will give you the opportunity to listen to music or have your AirPods. From what I'm hearing, it's becoming extremely rare, but you always got to be prepared. Fix that sleep schedule before school actually starts, because I promise you, your schedule will be messed up so bad if you don't fix it like a week before school. Find your scent and get everything to smell like it. I hope you guys are having so much fun. To the people who've already started school and to the people who are still waiting, I'm praying for you. Let's pray together, because I go to school in like a week. I'm not ready to be a sophomore yet, y'all. Bye, guys.
The things you need to have in your school bag, girls edition. Number one, come closer. You need to carry gum to school. You need to carry gum to school, because you cannot, trust me, you cannot not have gum. Okay? Even if you don't buy this doesn't even cost more than 15 rand. But if you cannot afford this, my baby, if you're in South Africa, there is something called Claret, and it only costs 1 rand. It only costs 1 rand. Ask your mom for 2 rand so that you can buy Claret, 2 boxes of Claret. It's gonna last you the whole day. Trust me, you don't wanna be that girl. You don't wanna be that girl. Please, 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 please. I'm begging you. Okay? I'm begging you. Secondly, this. Please bring your own perfume to school. Please Please bring your own perfume to school. You need to bring your perfume to school because you cannot be smelling musty, crusty, dusty the whole day. It does not make sense. It does not make sense. So you need to have your own perfume at school. You can't be asking other girls their perfume. It won't make sense. Honestly, it doesn't make sense. It will never make sense. Please love yourself and carry some perfume to school. Okay? Please, please. And secondly, if you cannot afford perfume as ingata, if uhlala eGauteng specifically, uhlala at Johannesburg, my baby, you know for a fact that there's something called Small Street, where you can get anything you want there. You can get a perfume. You don't run a Small Street. So please, right? Please. And also this. Just ask your mom, your dad, whoever is your guardian angel, whoever is your guardian. Hold up. Whoever is your guardian to buy you a small umbrella. Please, 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 please. You need this. Just put a small umbrella in your bag. It will not hurt you. Okay? I've been carrying umbrellas since grade 8. Ever since I started high school, I've been carrying umbrellas. I don't care how many times I break my umbrellas because they do break because I was sitting on top of my bag most of the time at break time because I didn't want to sit on the grass. But umbrella, please, because this is very essential. Honestly speaking, you can come out of the house. It is hot as fuck in the morning, and then first period is raining, and then starts raining the whole day. What are you going to do? And it continues raining after school. So what are you going to do? You're gonna wait for the rain to finish? No. Mina, I was that girly at school that just took out her umbrella whenever it was raining. You just go home, walk home. I ain't gonna wait for the rain. And also, when it was hot, like guys, you need to protect your skin. Also, when it's hot, you take out your umbrella and be safe. Shield yourself from the sun. You don't want to get baked. No, we don't want that. Honestly speaking, we don't want that. And you also need your own shoe shiner. Girlies, bring your own shoe shiner. Honestly, because you cannot keep you cannot keep asking other people their shoe shiner. Shoe shiner doesn't even cost you. You just ask your mom for ipinti hosi yakudala akunike uyirole up uyenze i-shoe shiner sisi. Ayikonzima loo nto. Ufuna uba lo mntwana owaphile ecela, hey, can you please borrow me your shoe shiner? Hey, can you please borrow No, girlies. No bars.